Hello for the 33rd Sunday of the year, second last Sunday of the year. Using the first reading, Malachi 3:19 to 20, and the Gospel Luke 26, verses 5 to 19. And it deals with the end of the year. Has the leaf machine come around to your neighborhood lately? I know the leaf machine's out there sucking up all those leaves, and it'll be doing that, I think, until about the middle of December. Has the leaf machine been there? Well, I like to look at the end or fall or the end of time, whatever, like falling leaves, or you and I are like a leaf. Well, now, that's not too bad for me, because my first pastor, when I was just ordained, called me a pimple on the rear of progress, but he used another word for rear. I personally prefer to be called a leaf. Well, in a way, we're all like a leaf. We're all like leaves, because we come and go. Just as leaves begin in the spring and filled with juices and sap and help produce fruit and flowers, well, in the fall they dry out and they eventually drop off the tree and go into the ground or into the mulching leaf machine that's coming around to your neighborhood. In the first and third reading today, Jesus Christ is talking about the end of the temple. And he's saying, look, the end's coming, even this temple. One stone will not be upon another stone. It will come to its end too, like everything else. The end of things. Well, Jesus refers to that in creation. Creation had a beginning, and at the end of time, creation is going to have an end, or certainly a change. The end times. Well, Jesus looks not only at this city or the temple, but he looks at the city of Jerusalem itself in another passage in Scripture. When he looks from the other side of the valley and looks at the city itself and weeps that this city and its people are coming to an end too. Everything comes to an end. Whether you're a temple, a leaf, or a human, we all come to our end in life. Well, Jesus, it seems like, more and more all the time, he was becoming more aware that he's going to go into Jerusalem, and the authorities are going to take him and kill him, and he will suffer and die. Well, it's in the nature of things that this is going to happen. It's going to happen to you. It's going to happen to me. And even to creation itself. You know, some person said the universe was created some 13.8 billion years ago, and it is heading toward an end. Each star, our sun, our star, has been created in its heaven heading toward an end, a burnout. That's good to remember. Sometimes it's frightening to remember. Or time-wise, we have no clue of when it will happen. Well, we do have some clue to the end of our life. You know, if we were born 70 years ago, we know that, well, at the most I probably have another 30 years to live. And this leaf is going to fall from the tree. And your leaf, you, too, are going to fall from the tree. Whether it's going to be in 1 year or 100 more years, we're going to fall from the tree. We're sort of like leaves, I think, better than pimples. Well, to put it all in perspective, there's one addendum to that. And I think the one addendum to that is in the preface, or one of the prefaces for funerals, where one of the phrases or one of the lines is, life is not ended, it's changed. And so we had a beginning, we will not have an end. Our leaf might fall off the tree, but our leaf will be changed and not go out of existence, and not be just mulched up into the leaf machine, but we will be carried over to the resurrection of the body and go back to our God from whom we've been created. That's hope. It happened to Jesus. He was resurrected. It seems that it happened to Mary. She was taken into heaven, body and soul. She has a new body. And it's going to happen to you and to me. So the end really isn't so morbid that you're mulched up or you go out of existence. Life is very hopeful that you go into a new phase of resurrected body, the new phase like the resurrected Jesus, and the new phase that we'll talk about a little bit more next week, the absolute last weekend, Jesus Christ, King of the universe. That's what and where we're headed, to Jesus Christ, King of the universe. Life is not ended. Life is changed. Have a good day and keep your eye open for the leaf machine. It's on its way.